Social media was created to connect humanity, but somewhere along the way, it started consuming humanity instead. Today, the first thing most people touch in the morning is not sunlight, not water, not another human being. It's a screen. A glowing rectangle filled with promises of entertainment, connection, validation, and belonging. We open our phones without thinking, scroll without purpose, and react without awareness. But beneath the friendly interface lies something far more powerful and dangerous. This is the hidden truth of social media, a system designed to influence the mind, shape behavior, and slowly rewire the way humanity thinks, feels, and lives. When you open an app and scroll for just a few seconds, you might see a funny video, an inspirational quote, a beautiful vacation photo, or a notification that gives your heart a tiny spark of excitement. None of this is accidental. These platforms were built to trigger dopamine, the brain chemical responsible for pleasure and reward. Every like, every comment, every follow is a mini dopamine hit, similar to what gamblers experience in casinos. Your brain learns to crave these small rewards, and slowly the app becomes a habit, then a dependency, then an addiction. What looks like casual browsing is actually the result of millions of lines of code and thousands of behavioral studies working together to keep you hooked for as long as possible. Social media promised connection, but ironically, it has created one of the loneliest generations in history. You can know someone's life story online, their achievements, vacations, relationships, yet never truly know them in real life. People have thousands of followers and still feel like they have no one to call when they are breaking down. We replaced deep conversations with quick messages, emotional support with emojis, and real closeness with online presence. Human beings evolved for face-to-face interaction, eye contact, tone, touch, but the digital world strips away all of that. It gives the illusion of connection without the reality of it. And with each passing day, loneliness grows. One of the most damaging effects of social media is the comparison it creates. Imagine waking up and immediately seeing people who appear more successful, more attractive, more loved, and more fulfilled than you. Your day hasn't even begun, and yet you already feel behind. This is the comparison trap, comparing your real life with someone else's carefully curated highlight reel. Everyone shows the best version of themselves online, edited and filtered to perfection. Nobody shares their insecurities, failures, or pain. But when you scroll, you don't compare realities. You compare your truth to someone else's illusion. This constant comparison slowly destroys self-esteem. It makes people believe they are not good enough, even though what they're comparing themselves to doesn't exist. But why does social media prefer to show you perfection, luxury, beauty, and controversy? The answer is simple. Your attention is the product. You are not the customer of social media, advertisers are. The longer you stay on the platform, the more money the platform earns. To keep you scrolling, the algorithm studies your emotions, your behavior, your preferences, and even your vulnerabilities. It doesn't care what you like, it cares what keeps you addicted. Content that triggers strong emotions, envy, anger, desire, insecurity, performs better because you react to it. And reactions mean engagement. Engagement means profit. Your feed is not designed for your happiness, it is designed for the platform's growth. This is why most people experience restlessness when they try to put their phone away. That urge to check your notifications just in case, that feeling of boredom or anxiety without your phone, that is withdrawal. Social media addiction doesn't look dramatic, but it is real. The constant need for validation, the repeated checking of likes, the fear of missing out, all of these are symptoms of behavioral addiction. The scariest part? People don't even realize they are addicted because everyone around them is addicted too. Society normalizes addiction to screens, making it invisible. This addiction contributes to rising levels of anxiety, depression, and self-doubt. Studies show that the more time people spend on social media, the worse they feel about their lives. Why? Because the environment is built for judgment. Every post is judged, every picture is graded, every opinion is debated, every mistake is attacked. Imagine living in a world where you are constantly exposed to millions of opinions, where strangers can criticize you instantly, where every part of your identity can be questioned by people you have never met. This kind of constant evaluation destroys mental peace. Teenagers suffer the most, but adults aren't far behind. The pressure to appear successful, attractive, happy, and confident all the time becomes unbearable. Then comes the distortion of beauty and identity. Filters have become so advanced that people no longer know what they actually look like. Faces appear flawless online, smooth skin, sharp jawlines, bigger eyes, perfect bodies. But this isn't reality. People begin to believe that their natural appearance isn't good enough.
They panic when someone tags them in an unedited photo. They feel insecure in real life because their real face doesn't match their online face. Young teenagers request surgeries to look like filters. Adults feel ashamed of their natural bodies. Social media has created a beauty standard that doesn't exist in the physical world, and millions are suffering silently trying to live up to it. Cyberbullying has also become a silent epidemic. Before social media, bullying was limited to certain places, schools, neighborhoods, workplaces. But now it follows people everywhere, 24/7. Behind anonymous profiles, people say things they would never dare say face-to-face. A single hateful comment can ruin someone's day. 100 can ruin someone's life. People are harassed, shamed, threatened, and ridiculed online every second. Some lose their confidence, some lose their mental stability, some, tragically, lose their lives. And the algorithm doesn't suppress negativity, it amplifies it, because negative content gets more engagement. Outrage spreads faster than kindness, and the platforms profit from that. Another hidden danger is the creation of echo chambers. If you support a certain belief, the algorithm will show you only content that agrees with your belief. If you dislike something, it will hide all content that challenges your view. Slowly, your mind becomes trapped inside a bubble where you think your opinions are the universal truth. This destroys critical thinking and increases polarization. People stop understanding each other because they live in separate digital realities. We are no longer divided by geography, but by algorithms. Social media doesn't just influence individuals, it shapes society. And then there's the issue of privacy, or rather, the illusion of privacy. Your phone knows more about you than your closest friends. It knows where you go, how long you stay, who you talk to, what you watch, what you type, what you search, and sometimes even what you say. Your data is collected, analyzed, stored, and sold. Entire companies thrive on tracking your behavior. You think you're using the app, but in reality, the app is using you. You are being studied, your habits, your fears, your desires, all to predict what you will do next. And once something can predict you, it can influence you. Another subtle but devastating impact of social media is the death of free time. Hours disappear into scrolling. Minutes turn into hours, hours turn into days, and days turn into months of wasted time. The average person spends years of their life on social media. Imagine what could have been accomplished in that time. Skills learned, dreams achieved, relationships strengthened, peace cultivated. Social media steals attention, and attention is the currency of life. Anything that steals your attention steals your future. Perhaps the darkest part of social media is the impact on truth itself. Fake news spreads 6 times faster than real news. Edited images, manipulated videos, deep fakes, and AI-generated misinformation can mislead millions in seconds. Today, people no longer trust what they see. Truth has become subjective, twisted by algorithms and agendas. This affects elections, governments, societies, and individuals. The digital world has blurred the line between reality and illusion. But despite all this, social media is not inherently evil. It is a tool, powerful, global, influential. The real danger lies in using it unconsciously. The moment you become
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to my channel.